Yes, guys, welcome back to the Ilovesesh podcast. You know, it's the man himself, Mr. I Love House in the building. Starting off with a fresh year. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody once again. Obviously, as you know, I focus on DJs, hosts, promoters, everything house related. Like, this is the place to be, you know. Express yourself, that's my saying for the new year. But so today, we've got Darkman Zulu in the building. How are we doing, sir?
I'm good, brother. Thank you for the call up. Appreciate it and that. And yeah, let's get it cracking.
Overdue, bruv. Overdue, you know?
Whoa, boy. I see
Overdue, bro.
The rest of the man, them come up and done their thing. I seen everyone else and I'm thinking, boy, when my time comes, my time comes.
Yeah, no,
it is what it is, innit?
Definitely overdue, you know. I focus on hosts as well, you know. Obviously, I try to experiment in that department as well, do you know what I mean? So obviously, how I do things, it's not that I take little gems from people, but I like to see people's style, what maybe I could do to contribute to the scene and maybe be a better person. So I feel like you as a host, MC, I take it as me. I work with motivation. You know what I mean? So like what I see you doing to me motivates me. So that's my niche. That's what I believe in, and that's how I work my thing. You know what I mean? So I appreciate for what you're doing to the scene. I think you've been respectfully within the last couple is raising.
You were getting there.
It's raising. You know, yeah, of course, man. Look, man, I see everything, bruv. You know what I mean? Might not be in the likes, might not be in the comments, but I see everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Obviously, that's my department. Like I said to you on the phone, bruv, man's rolling with one little girl. She's like, yeah, she just started singing the Get Me. So I thought, I was like, all right, sweet, innit? Like, just for you, especially for you now, man's just gonna make sure it happens, you get me?
No, man.
So,
it's good to hear, man.
Get me? You never know what you're doing for the scene, innit? You know what I mean? And the work you're putting out to other people and what you leave on people. You know what I mean? Especially me, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, I
love the hooks. I love the little catchy, the little 1-2 back forward. Like, I like it all, innit? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. What's your story about, man? What's your journey?
Basically, if I'm brutally honest, I started on jungle way back in the day. Like I've been about for a hot minute, if I'm brutally honest. Jungle, MC to jungle, then moved on to garage, if I'm quite honest. And I was in garage for a long time. And I felt like I was, in my mind, a certain time, I felt like I was doing a lot, doing like the same, putting the same amount of graft in as certain other people, but I just couldn't get to where I wanted to get to.
Extra little, yeah.
And then for a period, I reckon, maybe about 7-8 years, I just had other things going on in my life and I just stopped MCing, if I'm brutally honest with you. And then I came back around 2015 through Gavin, Splendid and Daddy G.
Yeah.
They for them as well. He brought me back in amongst doing music and that. And then from there, done a bit, still carried on with the garage. I see Petchy done a rave. Big up Petch. He done a rave 2015, I think. And I went to the rave. I went to the rave. And after I went to that rave, I was like, raw. This is the first time I think I probably listened to house, or I've done it funky. It wasn't funky them days, or it was a different sort of house.
Yeah.
Petchy had a rave going on. There was Ram. At the time I went in there, the vibes were nice. It was like Pierre Gial, there was loads, like it was just nice. And I thought to myself, raw, this
is what I'm on.
This is something's going on here. But I still was a bit stubborn, if I'm brutally honest with you, and kept on with the garage. And I just left the Petchy was obviously doing his thing, still doing his raves, and I weren't that interested. I still thought, you know what, it's nice to go and rave to, but I need to MC on this. I'm gonna get through. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try and get there. And it just didn't really happen in the garage scene. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I can still go to a garage rave and I still like garage music and that, but I think it got to after COVID, and during the COVID period, I tried to release some music and that, and it didn't really I don't think it really got to where it should have got.
Yeah.
And at that time, I felt like I was the only person in garage that was still doing stuff
Tried to
during
do
COVID. And I just thought to myself, you know what? Maybe a little change. And Petr was like, you should come
over,
come
join
over and
the
do this.
team, yeah.
And I was like, nah, it's not all that. And then him and Fro were going out and then doing their thing and all the rest of it. They started doing their thing and I was like, nah. I wasn't really feeling it. And then I think it come to about late 2021, early 2022. I said to myself, you know what? Tried the garage thing. I see like them man are really doing their thing. Then I went to a couple of the raves and I liked actually the vibe of it. I was like, the music was like, it was nice. The vocals were vocals. When some of the, you see the girls all singing and everyone singing to it, and I thought to myself, this reminds me a bit of how garage was back in the day where the music, like I really...
The old school garage.
Yes, you get what I'm saying? And it really took me and I thought, you know what, this is all right. So I thought, you know what, let me just try a thing. Obviously, being around them, man, they had the platform already, he had his soul show going on, and all the rest. So I've known Petr from like back in the day.
Back, yeah.
I knew Petchy when he used to DJ to garage.
Yeah.
So
you done early ones, early doors, yeah.
I've been about for a little minute. Even before that, as it goes, I'm talking rubbish. I remember Petch from being back in the day from coming round Woodford and that, bumping to him, doing so and so forth. And then I just basically just thought to myself, you know what, 2022, let me just see what's going on over here. And got a few opportunities through Petch, through him really and truly was the first one to really try and push me.
Through,
And from straight up and down, when I first started MC and hosting over a house, in my head I thought to myself, you know what? This is going to be easy.
Easier, or
it's going to be easy. I'm not being funny. In garage,
garage is a bit.
I've got to have bars and all the rest. Like if it needs to get technical, I've got technical.
Yeah, ready to get technical.
I can do this. I can do that. It's not a problem. This house thing's going to be a breeze. But that was where, if I'm honest with you, I thought all I need to do is just maybe not MC as much, and I'll crack this. No problem. I'll be straight with you. Like I'm straight up. I had slight area arrogance, but that wasn't the case.
What it is, yeah.
That wasn't the case. In the early days when I first started jumping on this music, I remember we done. What did we do? We done there's one dance. It was on a boat. I think it was COVID time.
Yeah, it must have been.
COVID time was on a boat. I can't think whose rave it was. And I remember I was MCing, Fro was there, Petr was DJing. I was MCing away. One of the ravers come and took the mic off me and gave it to Fro. I thought to myself, oh my God, have you really just done that in front of it? So I grabbed the mic back off him and just started MCing and that. And afterwards, when I really checked it, I thought to myself, rah, this has just happened to you. And I'm a proud person, you know what I'm saying? So it dented me. But you know what? When I look back, it probably helped me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it gave me the oomph or the kick up the bum that I needed to think to myself, you know what, bruv?
You got to
be on point. I need to up the levels here.
Yeah, you got to up the levels.
Yeah, I've got to up the levels here because this has just happened to you, publicly.
That's random.
Brother, it happened to me. That wasn't the first one. Listen, then there was another time, it was in I think it might have been GGB had a dance. He put me on a dance, GG.
On his
and I was
birthdays
MCing away. Yeah, I think it was one of his first birthdays at a Colour Factory.
Yeah.
Big up GG. And then I was MCing again. And another one was pointing to Fro, give him the mic, give him the mic. I was like, rah. And Fro's there, obviously Fro's my boy.
Yeah, so he's just he's just
you that boy. Pete, boy, I don't know what to say. All right, cool. And from there, this was, I think, 2022, I thought to myself, you know what? I really need to go and see what's going on here. Study what's going on here. And then I saw, obviously, see me, I'm a man, I will not, I'm not scared to ask a question or to take advice from anyone.
Best way to be.
Of course, I'm not scared to take advice from anyone. So I was like, obviously me and Fro talk day in, day out. On a Monday, I'll talk to Fro. On a Tuesday, I'll phone him again on Monday or Tuesday. We talk, me and him are like that. I've known him pair years. So I got a little advice from Fro, even Petch as well. And I just said to myself, all right, cool. I need to try and really like take in what's going on. And I need to study this music because I thought I had it cracked. It's going to be easier. It's going to be
you just
like,
borrowing,
or you can just bar less. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's
Don't
how
work like that. And there was even Fo was getting feedback. Oh yeah, he's all right, but he sounds like he's the guy in the fairground ride.
He sounds young. He sounds youngy.
Like the guy in the fairground ride. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Come on. Look. So I said to myself, right, I have to take this on board. I really have to take this on board and really try and like rejig myself, or like find out what's going on here. So from there, I just started trying to listen to the music more. It was so like it was for me. It was like it was deep. I actually thought to myself like, raw. This how you're getting treated.
Games
Like,
going on.
it was
Games cruel.
It was mad. It was mad. Yeah. So yeah, I just thought to myself, you know what? Rejig, try and move forward, keep it simple, and then I just like just started studying the music more. Also as well, big up Ratty. I don't know if you know, one of our brethren in social.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
He half took me aside as well and give me a little like
Advice.
a little advice and said, like try things like this and try things like that. And from then, I think I sort of got my sort of flow, my sort of like
your
vibe.
Thing, like your thing, like your.
Yeah,
That's what it is. You have to have your own niche, your local, you. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And so, and then from there, I'm just trying it. I still don't listen. I still believe myself that I've got way more to do and way more to accomplish, and I'm just happy to be accepted. If I'm brutally honest with you, I'm just happy to be like, okay, people respect Darkman Zulu. It's weird because as well, the funny thing, before I was known as MC Darky.
Oh, okay.
That, right?
All right.
And for years, Marcus Nasty was like, you need to change your name to Darkman Zulu. You need to change your name to Darkman Zulu. You know
Hey,
Marcus gets
Marcus, yeah.
When he gets on one, and he's like, you need to change your name to Darkman Zulu. I was like, no, Marcus. And then I said to myself, you know what? I think it was 2023 or mid-2022, 2023, I said to myself, I'm going to change to Darkman Zulu. As soon as I changed to Darkman Zulu, everything just like...
Everything changed.
Yeah.
Rebranding, innit? Technically rebranding, innit?
That's what it was. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just felt like it was the right thing. Like, big up Marcus. He always generally...
Yeah, when he
gives me advice.
Yeah, when he talks, he means what he's saying. Yeah, no, I've had a couple combos with him. You get me? So
he's a deep guy. Yeah. But obviously, I think as well, man. Like having the team, like Fro, Petch, Cookie, even Wig as well. Like having them around, it just
motivates man, innit?
Helps.
Pushes man as well.
And for the end of 2022, coming into 2023, they were just like, bro, you need to come out. When you come out, we're gonna bring you. You're with us.
You're sliding.
We're
you're
gonna
with us
slide
now.
you in.
Yeah.
So that's how it just sort of like, it just sort of grew. I just started just like trying to do my thing in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro?
of course. It's everyone has their time anyway, you know. So it's like I feel like there's no expiry date on any sort of growth. Comes at any time.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to say, you look, Jungle comes, is still there.
Yeah.
That's just that. Well, Garage is still there. Also, Garage is still there. You know what I mean? Better MCs and hosts, CKA, like the whole works. You know what I mean? So I feel like definitely around the right team, right energy. That whole movement, they're on the up. They're just growing and growing and growing. So I feel like definitely give thanks for that. You know what I mean? Because like,
100%.
but you got to be out all the time as well.
Yeah.
Have to. They got to see your face as well. Even if you're not even MCing, you just got to be seen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is as soon as you stop going. I've realised as soon as I've stopped going that, I've seen the levels of like being. What's what I'm trying to look for? Like when I was out there, I had better interactions through like other people, other promoters. Since I ain't really been going out, I've seen it's just gone. So I thought, wow, you definitely got to go out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good, man. Because you said you've been around for years, but it's still fresh to people's ears.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to kind of say, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I've been here for years, but not to everyone.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Because not to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's but that's a good thing though, because you probably got bars for days over there. So you you could just dibble back over there, change it up for this thing, just throw it back over here. But we heard it before.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I sort of, some of them I try to make it work like that. And but also as well, I think, see all the hosts in-house, you know why deep down, I have to actually, you have to rate them, because you know what? You got to talk less, and what you say.
Say that again, sorry?
You got to talk less.
What, in hosting?
I think with the MC host in the house, I think you have to, you can't, like say on garage, I can go, breathe, whatever. On that, they'll be like, whoa, what's he doing? Turn the mic down, or, you know what I'm saying?
Silently, yeah.
You get all that.
Yeah.
So with this, I just feel like, if I do come in, I need to try and come in and be catchy. I need to come in at the right time. There's as much as there's a lot going on, and you got to think to yourself, as much as it might seem, it's easy and all the rest of it, because you got to, it's not. It's really not. And so every man that's like, I feel over this scene, that's doing whatever they're doing, I have to like rate them, because you know what? It's a lot different to what I've come from, what I know. Also as well, if I'm honest with you as well, in this house thing, what do I know? Me being honest, I know a little bit, but I don't know. Certain men have been doing this for a little while.
Yeah, for a minute.
Do you get what I'm saying? I've been doing it a little while, so I'm only giving my take, what I've seen in this short period of time which I've been about. Do you get what I'm saying as well?
Host, I think hosting is hard. You know, tried it. Had a couple. To be fair, had a couple big ones. Whatever. Couple advice from couple people who's been in it for CK, whatever. You get me, bruv? It's true, like you said. You need to know when to catch it. You need to know when to even say anything. Some like you see where like I was messing up. I was kind of like hosting over vocals. Kind of. I know what I'm trying to say. So see like when the girls doing a little thingy, sometimes you got to let that run. To like there's bare little things, it's deeper than I just thought you could come there, see the crowd. Yeah, listen, sometimes when because I ain't got bars for days. So when all my bars are done, I'm just now talking through it now. Like, or I started like just making up one-liners quickly in my head. You know them little, so that's when I knew, listen bro, you used to go back to the drawing board, because man got through into the deep end. Man got like Box Park, man done Carnival, like man done Matt's Barbecue. As soon as I put myself out there, man was getting thrown in the deep end. So I realised, do you know what? Man's around that Risco, you know all them other guys. And I just thought, you got to really come back. I mean, come back. Because Matt's Barbecue, I was thinking, this was like, come from behind the decks. You know, but you know what I'm trying to say? So you just show that I'm because man should be behind the decks of the DJ.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Man should be front line.
In front of the crowd.
Then I realised, because so he called me after, like, look, blah, and I thought, okay. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's you know what I'm trying to say. So like it's
they feed off your energy. If you're this is what I think. If you're maybe standing behind the decks, it's like, all right, where's the voice coming from? Where's the voice coming from?
Cool.
They can see you. See, another thing what I try and do as well, I try and vibes, because if it looks like, I'm not being funny, if I'm not having a look like I'm enjoying the music or what's going on, I've got the mic in my hand, what are you meant to get from me? I'm MCing or whatever, and I'm just standing there stiffing. If some people, everyone's different. But if I look like I'm having a good time, you're probably gonna think to yourself, raw.
Yeah, he's vibing.
He's vibing. Yeah. What's he going on with and all the rest of it? But I just try and just do my thing. It's been so mad when I really, really look at it, and I think to myself as well. Back, there was like loads of people like hyperactive. Always talks to me like
proper.
Tells me what to do. Tells me, you maybe do this and do that, or should do this, you should do that, so on and so forth. I remember this was funny, man, as well. Like, so I kept being out with the man. Them, we was doing this gig, doing that gig, and then we done. I think it was Soul Sessions 20. Was it 23? Might have been 23 Soul Sessions. So that was like, all right. Dark's gonna bring you soul sessions tonight. He says, boy, you know, I know that obviously that their thing's a little bit different, you know what I mean? So I can't come there and try, or like, even though you don't do that anyway, but I just know, boy.
It's a bit easier.
Yeah, this is soul sessions, like, you know. In my head, I'm thinking, all right, this is a big platform.
Yeah,
you
Soul
know,
Sessions is massive. Big up
that's what
them
I'm
though
saying.
every
Of
time.
course.
Yeah, yeah.
Big up
Proper
Tony, Lloyd,
people.
Marcel. And then I was on the stage now, and I'm MC and hosting away. And then I just remember, like, it was me and Fro, and then I looked to the side, and Tony and Marcel were there, and I'm looking over, and they were standing next to Andy Mills, and I tapped Andy Mills like, who's he? I thought, oh no, here we go. This is a big stage. Anyhow they go, get him off the mic. Now I was thinking to myself, this is gonna be peak on the rest of it. And Andy's like, no, he's with them, man. That's Darkman Zulu, he's with them, man. Like, I could like
See him say
I
like,
could see what was going on. So it was like, oh, okay, right. So I thought, okay, cool. So I'm, you know what I mean? Everything's all right from now. I'm blessed because nothing else happened. After what's gone on to me before, I'm thinking to myself, all right,
yeah.
it's easy. I'm there now. So I just thought, all right, cool, kept it easy. So I'll never forget that moment. And I like, for me, when he done that, I was like, raw, you know, big up my man, big up Andy and that. And then after that, I think even after that rave, it might have been after that rave or a little while after that, I went to a couple of raves in the park.
Yeah, he's
Obviously
brought man,
he put me on. He said,
man as well.
because I'm going to put you on New Year's 2024, January. And then from then, I just felt like 2024 was it was a good year for me, man. I think like...
opener as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just think like it just people started to like few people catch on to my bars and that, and like I started just getting more dorsing to open for me. He put me on, then I think we done one Tribal Life got recorded, and then after that Tribal Life got recorded, I remember the Tribal, it come out, the SoundCloud come out and it had my name on it, then after that got Stepper, Tribal Life booked me. All this time, obviously I had Four Corners, GG booked me, loads of things just started spiraling. If there's anyone I forgot, like I respect everyone, of course. Yeah. But from there, I just started getting, things were coming through the door. I was thinking like, oh, okay, right, boom, this is it. You know what I mean? Like I'm picking up a bit of momentum on the rest of it. But I just kept grinding and just kept myself like, you know what, Pete? You're not there yet. Just keep working. Just keep working and still trying to listen to the music and see what it is as well, yeah? See the difference. See Garage, it's the same tunes all the time, generally. They might bring out a little bit of music, but see with house, the music's changing all the time. So the main thing, I'll be all right, then I think the drop's gonna come here, but the drop don't come there.
Next thing, yeah.
So you gotta be you gotta be clever with it. You gotta be on it. So you gotta be listening all the time. And Fro's like, you just need to listen to the music. You need to listen to the music. Once you listen to the music, you'll see what's going on and all the rest of it. So that's when I just kept trying to like listen to like DJs' musics and all the rest of it, like mixes and that, and just trying to keep up to date and just being out with them. I know like, Dark, you coming out tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna come. Boom, 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 boom. And I was just getting spotted everywhere. Then they would introduce me to someone.
Starts from there.
And that's how it starts. So it was a good year. And then I remember maybe middle of the year, I was like, all right, still doing a few things. I think I maybe just, I've done Matt's Barbecue or something. I can't remember what a rave we done. And then I remember getting a message from Cold Steps. I was like, raw. My man's messaged me, said, like, listen, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Rah. So this, do that. So, and like, when, like, don't know, there's people in this game, yeah? I respect everyone. Everyone that's doing whatever, fair enough. But see, when certain people acknowledge you on the rest of it, then I thought to myself, okay, Pete, you're doing something cool. You must be doing something right.
Plan now, 100.
Yeah. So you know what? Big up him as well. Just big up everyone that's like took time out to
listen to man's movement.
Yeah, listen to what I'm doing and say, look, maybe do this and do that, and so on and so forth. And I just keep grinding. I just want to keep grinding and just make people enjoy enjoy themselves when they're out in the club. That's my main thing.
Yeah,
you know
100%, man.
I don't really like, and I'm being honest. It's gonna sound mad, but like, all right, I'm up there doing whatever I'm doing, but I want people to go away and think, raw. I enjoyed myself. My man helped me to enhance the night. You know what I mean? He made my night, or like he helped. Oh, them that was good, so on, so on and so forth. So I just keep grinding away, man. That's it.
That's all you could do, bro. That's all you could do. Like I said, when I was chilling, I'll say it again, I was chilling. You get me? Rolling through. So yeah, then she just spades bars. How many bars is that? So yeah, man, Darkman. I was like, raw. But in my head I'm thinking, raw, yeah. So yeah, man. She's just gassed anyway. So she's just like spitting off free, you know, like off no music in the background, you know. So no, you know when you start spitting, man's thinking nothing in the, no music, you know it's deep. I thought, raw. It's like, yeah, like thinking. So obviously when I was called around as well, obviously I called around as well, innit? Like, you know how it goes, innit? You still got called around regardless to get me. So I was calling around, they're saying what's what, but they're like, look, bro, everyone's saying it's been overdue. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's you know how it goes. Everyone has their day, innit? Like it's but there's so much people. This is bare people, bro. You get me? Who has to voice? I feel like they have to voice where they've come from. Everyone needs to like. Cool, we see you on the stage, we see you DJing, but we need to know like
what's going on.
What
for
are
me?
you, how are you feeling? How are you getting on? Because some people are really different from when you see them DJing and hosting. You'll be like, bro, I didn't know you're this like. Yeah. You're like this or you're like that. Do you know what I mean? So, look, man, it's only right. You know what I'm trying to say. Way more stuff going on. It's January. Yeah. Booking tonight. Booking tonight as well. Do you know what I mean? How many bookings on this year then? What we in?
So far this year I've done one. This is my second one.
It's the second one
so far. But there's a few. Got one tonight. One in 2 weeks, and there's a few more.
It's just flowing. Yeah, Concur every 2 weeks or something like that.
I don't understand. I think there's more coming, but they've not. Till I see my name on the flyer, people say, yeah, you booked it. But till I see my name on the flyer, then I say, all right, cool, I'm on this.
Even that side of things as well. What do you charge? You know that vocal? What do you charge? Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, cool. Even that side of things is funny. It's like a hustle, bruv. It's mad, bruv. But it's. So for some people it works, for some people it don't. And even now I look at things, I think, man, how comes like you will see a rave like with host raves, same DJ, same host, you see another one with the same, but that goes off and that don't. And I think, how comes? Then, but I realise sometimes it's just about your market and what your brand is. You know what I'm trying to say? So I thought, I could just put the same people, go off. But listen,
it don't work like that.
It doesn't work like that, bro.
Don't work like that.
And I think a lot of people who come through, who are new, think it works like that. Because I've been new before. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to put them lot. I'm going to get the same crowd there and I'm sweet. And that's all I thought, this ain't mathing. But they just had basically 80% of the same people in the lineup than what I'm having. Yeah. So how come they, then I realise, then I realise it's deeper than that, bro.
Doing a rave, I think to myself, is it's not as easy as what people think. There's a lot that goes into it, man. There's a lot that goes into it. I used to do raves back in the day. And
you used to do raves as well, yeah?
Yeah. Even now, I'm thinking, part of me is going, yeah, you can do a rave, da-da-da-da-da. You've got it in me. My mentality is that, without saying anything, I feel like I can do anything. If I put my mind to it, I can do anything. I'm that person. Like I can do
That's
it.
Good though.
I want to be a winner and all the rest of it. But I'm fairly new in this game until I think to myself, boy, I've got maybe a big enough following and a lot of people really
pump up
fucking with me and with my vibe and all the rest of it 100%, then I think, yeah, maybe I might try a thing. But it's not that easy because loads of people that have been doing this way before, been in this music way before I've come into this music, do raves, and sometimes they flop or they're not that great in it.
Yeah.
So,
I think the industry we're in as well, it can't be a one-hit one. You have to keep going. 100%. I think you could get forgotten very easy in this music thing. I realise that as well. Do you know what I mean? You just got to be proactive no matter what. That's my advice. Innit? Remember, I'm guessing I'm younger. I don't know, innit? But I'm guessing I'm younger. So obviously, the little frame I'm in, they just want to see shit.
Yeah.
They just want to. Visually, they want to see stuff, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I tell everyone. Listen, you just need to make sure, social wise, they need to be seeing stuff, bro. Every time you host, bro, MC, fam, there should be footage of you for at least that your whole tooth or whatever set it is, bro. I'm telling you, fam.
Need to get a cameraman.
Yeah, it's not even a cameraman, no, but it's not even a cameraman. You got Cookie about it, get me? One of the best in the business. You get me? Big up Cookie.
Big
You know
up
what I
Cookie.
mean?
Come on.
One of the best in the business, bro. I see him having kites and that, bro. You know what I mean?
He's always got a new gadget or something going on.
Doing a madness, bro. You know what
got
I mean?
a new lens and this, that, the
Yeah,
other.
bro. Like,
Cookie's different, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Even that, even your whole team. So even you should be telling him, look, man, like, if you could just give me my little extra couple minutes on that lens, or you know what I'm trying to say, help you chop out, because it's all a team, it's all a movement. You know, I'm not Cookie's not going to say no.
No, of course not.
You know what I mean? He's not that kind of guy. And if he did, he would say it. You know what I mean? So we all know
He's got something to say. He'll say it. He don't mind.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
Cookie really don't mind.
I think that's one thing I would say. If I say I've noticed and I'm looking on thing like visual wise, bruv, you need to pump out the content, bruv, because there's people who are pumping out content every 2 to 3 days, bruv. Okay. And it will just overshadow. It will kind of overshadow everything. Not to say what you're doing is bad, but bro, they will keep popping up on people's timelines and stuff, and your shit won't get seen. Like, bro, trust me, bro. I've scanned the whole thing deep. Yeah. Like, I'll see certain man's same footage keep just popping up on my thing. You know how mad that is? Yeah. Like my same timeline, the same footage. I'm thinking, wow. So you got to fight the algorithm, bro. You got to fight it. Like,
I'll take that on board.
You could throw it in there and just let it float. Or you could just fight it, bruv. Remember, it's you're not doing it for the likes, innit? It's the views, innit? So once it's in there and thingy, it's floating about, bruv. That's my advice. That's what I think personally, innit? No. From what I've even seen from people who've like doing it for a long time or whatever, because their thing's just flooding up on my shit, flooding up on my TikTok, and I think, rah, but they're just literally just flooding it, bruv. Chopping it. You could chop your hour set like 50 times, bro. Bare content.
Yeah. Good point, man.
But it's obviously it's time consuming. I know it's like at the end of the day, what you're doing now is working. So it's not take that away from what you're saying. What you're doing now is working, you know what I mean? But you know there's always there's always room for like extra. Sometimes you need, and sometimes from the younger people, you need to hear what they're saying, bro. Because trust me, they're to the like, you know what I'm trying to say. So because remember, there's people younger than man, and they got a whole different concept of how things are going. You know what I'm trying to say? So you'll be fine, man. I just feel like you're around good people. I know I keep stressing it, but like, when you're around good people, bro, and people will put you on extrally, you're always gonna come to fault. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, man, they were proper. They were good people. But sometimes that's what will get you booked. Not to say like what you're doing is not, but sometimes that gets you the bookings.
Yeah, of course. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Get the bookings.
100%.
Like, there might be somebody way better, but you think, he's a bit, but he's sick. But we got Darkman. But yeah, still good you. Yeah, cool. Whatever. Look, I'm sweet with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's. That's just off what I've gone on from speaking to bare people, because man speaks to bare promoters, bare DJs, bare everything. You know what I mean? So I've heard it from every angle of how maybe things should be or want to be. You know what I mean? So even like back to when you're saying like they took the mic or whatever, that should only make you stronger.
100%.
Like that should never like. It's a reality check, but listen, I feel like forget not having reality checks in this thing. You have to have a reality check. This music scene is like a reality check specialist. Like, call anyone now, they'll tell you, oh yeah, that's one time this everyone's had reality checks, but man's had reality checks. I don't even barely see, man. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it will come and find you, bruv.
I needed it, but see the maddest thing. See, after that, when I see the person after that, it was like, you know what? Big up you. I really like what you're doing now and all the rest of it. Like, you've come such a long way. Apologise for that day and all. I said, listen, it's nothing. It's
man, like, bro.
You probably done me a favour. At the time, you might have thought, all right,
that's who are you?
Who are you? Yeah. But see, now it done me the favour, because I said to myself, no, this ain't gonna ever happen to me again. The way it happened, bro, I swear to God,
it's life,
I was like, see, Pechi was mixing. Pechi was.
I was saying, you can't him. He's just getting. I know him else is like,
because he knows as well how I am at that. Fro just was like, and I just grabbed the mic back off Fro, but Fro, obviously me and Fro, like,
you're just like,
tight. It's like, all right, Pete, it is what it is, but you got up your game, you got up your game. I was like, all right, cool, no problem, I can work with that. And yeah, man, from there, and I just think to myself, I just try and grow and always try and improve. And my main thing, like I say, I want the crowd to have a good time, and I'm being like 100%. I don't care about me thinking, I want to spray this bar here and I want to spray this bar there and all the rest of it, because in my head, if I think I've done a good set, that means nothing. It's out there. If they're reacting to me and they're vibing from me, then yeah, I'm happy. Also as well, I think, obviously, I'm around Perch, Wig, for all the time. But more in the last year as well, probably over the last 6 months coming into now, I'm working with other people. I've worked with other people as well, and I think that's helped me as well. Like, so people are just obviously seeing me work with other people, not maybe thinking that, because some people might honestly think, obviously them man have got a hype already, yeah? Let's be straight about things. They might think, maybe they're carrying my man and the rest of it. Like, you know? But see where they see me potentially do my thing as it is with them lot, but see me do it with around other people as well, they can only respect it and think, no. Yeah, Darkman say, do you get what I'm saying? But generally, when we are together, it does actually go off.
I think that's how it goes as well. Even like when you're like a DJ and you have a host, because you know, like they'll just think automatically, all right, cool. This is automatically, because from the outside they will just be like, okay, cool. Petchy Afro, just for example, yeah. So it'll be like you say Steps and Super.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but so automatically it's just like what they think. Do you know what I mean? So, but I'm telling you now. So when I think of Petchy, I think of throwing Darkman now, though.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But like, I know, cool. Petchy's about, cool. Throwing Dark's about.
Yeah.
See, before I'd be like, just throw. But now I know, cool. Automatic. You know what I'm saying? That's how it stick. That okay, automatically Darkman's about. Do you know what I mean? Your name comes long on the flies as well. That's so. I know. Do you know what I mean? You might have to shoot that down, bro.
I remember man said to me, boy, one fly just said Darkman, and I said, what's all that about? Because have you seen how long your name is? How much it costs per letter and all the rest of it? I was like,
but like, that's how. Now you know that the work is going, because now it's like, all right, cool. Like I said, Petchy, Darkman now throws about, you know what I mean? Automatically. You know what I mean? Like some people see like Gemini. Like Gemini's versatile, isn't it? He's bow, 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 bow. Terminals with that bow, 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 bow. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that's a bad thing or whatever, but even like you said, it is definitely at the same time going over there just so you could show everyone that I could adjust to like anyone's kind of DJing style, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, I rate MCs and hosts hard. Do you know what I mean? Man was a grind man as well. Do you know what I mean? Okay. That hard. Do you know what I mean? Like hard. So it's like when like I said, when I'm listening to hosts or watching hosts, my team, my locking in is different, bruv. Yeah. Cool, innit? We're all vibing, but man's listening
to what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm listening. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why man has to respect it fully, bro. And I don't feel like a lot of people would understand. Like, I think DJ is hard as well. Like, don't get it twisted, but bro, standing up there with your chest up, chest high, and you're like, and you're looking at bare man, and everyone's, because you think about it, everyone's looking up at you, you know, like God, you know. No one's not dancing down, everyone's looking at you. But trust me, you take all the lights off looking at the DJ, bruv. Yeah, you know, it's simple. Everyone's in the rave. Who are we looking at? Like, if you're not looking at your bedroom, reading truly, we're just looking at what you're on. Like, and like if you're like you said, when you're shackling,
of course.
Everyone's like, he's shackling. So it's like, bro, it's deep, bro. It's deep. And I tell my bedrooms this all the time. Like, but look, man, I think there's way more to come. So I'm looking forward to it. Do you know what I mean? Bro, looking forward to it. Festival season this year, holidays coming through.
Yeah, man, you're gonna see me about. I'm definitely looking to just push on this year and maybe get on different things that I weren't on last year as well, and just trying to grow and just, you know, just do better and better and better, man. I think, I went abroad 23 as well. I went abroad 23, Zanti. Got a little moment there as well. Went to go last year. Had a marriage. Someone got married at the time, so I couldn't make it, but like, I missed out on that one, but this year I'm just looking to just be out and about and just do my thing, man, and just try and like
just
grow.
Keep
keep pushing. And you know what? The main thing for me, like, to enjoy the music and that. And like I said, like, the best thing, see with this house, the music's always changing and evolving. So, like, there's always new music coming and it's always fresh and vibrant. You hear another tune, like, you think, I've heard this tune. You hear it maybe for 2 months or whatever, then you don't hear it again, and then it's just like the music's evolving. So where the music's evolving, the people are always going to be, I feel like they're always going to be wanting to hear the music more because it's always evolving. Where certain other genres, they might just play the same tracks over and over again. So it gets a little bit
Yeah, I hear what
stagnant
you're
and
saying.
that. Do you know what I'm saying? So this house thing, I've had people say to me, it's not going to last and all the rest of it. I don't think so. I don't think so.
What, you mean like you don't think it's going to last or you think
People have
it's
said to me, see this house thing.
What, like that the new gen move was going through now. Well, that's not going.
That's exactly what I said.
That's not going.
When they said that to me, I said, nah, this thing ain't going nowhere.
Bro,
for a
because
bit.
you need to think here, like, 'cause I interviewed not S-Fly. Do you know about S-Fly? You know from Danky Sounds? Yeah, the guy who runs Danky Sounds. So I interviewed him yesterday, yeah?
Okay.
Remember, yeah? They got ammo over there.
Yeah.
I would say, obviously, I would say it's Amar, Soulful, whatever, Tribal, everything's going on over there, yeah? It's... So basically, I was saying to him, look, I don't know if it's good. I won't even say that. Okay, cool. What would you say the genre you're hosting for now? What would you call it? It's house. But what would you call it? Would you say
more Afro tribal house? I'd say.
okay, more Afro? So you won't say it's Amma?
There's some bits of it but I'd say it's more tribal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
there are bits of Amma that obviously if the DJs fling out Amma tuning, I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Go with the vibes. Yeah.
I think that whole Amma to tribal thing movement as one is going mental at the minute. It's
crazy.
Yeah, it's going. The Amma world is just flying. They're gone.
Different.
Like they're clear.
Different.
But I feel like there's still this part of that tribal thing is still coming with it though.
Yeah.
And I feel like, not to say they're carrying it, but I just feel like the airs are kind of back and forth with each other.
Okay, yeah.
If I can't explain what I'm trying to say better. Because I feel like I reckon, because we mix their stuff in it as well, I feel like you get a lot of Amma people coming to the raves as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? What I've noticed, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
We
I
like the
think,
vibe.
yeah, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's all, because they're taking vibes, but the girls are just vibing on the stage, they're dancing on the decks, flat flips, you know what I mean? So it's like, look man, it's our thing, innit? I think I could respectfully say that's a black thing going on at the minute with that whole world as one. But I think the tribal, I think it's only getting bigger as well, bro. I promise you, bruv. I've seen the difference within the last like couple of years, how it's just growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. But the raves are getting more fill up. Bro, like I've seen like, for example, like soul sessions, originals, it's to say raving apart, the same day all rammed. Let's say, like, man's seen big raves.
Happened that last year, the Christmas. Both of them
rammed. Blood. Tribal Lives on one weekend or something. The same. I think Tribal Lives was on the same day as I can't remember what it was, rave or something. Both rammed, blood.
It's crazy.
So it shows that, bro, like there's enough ravers to go around.
Of course, 100%.
So whatever you're doing to promote your thing, just make sure you're doing it properly. Because clearly, if there's free jam, but originals is massive, rammed. Soul Sessions is massive. I think Soul Sessions was like Fabrics, originals was in, I can't remember where it was or something. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Both rammed out.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
That's just enough for me to say, bro, just no excuses, bro.
No, none whatsoever.
And the scene, and that's what I'm trying to say, that the scene now is mad, bruv. And I feel like the host has got a big part to play in the scene at the moment, bruv. Especially in this tribal thing. The host, I'm telling you, bruv. And you might think, oh no, bro, the host is carrying half of what's going on, bro. I promise you, blood. Think about going to rave, just no host, nothing. Have you ever thought about that? Go to rave, tribal rave, no host, bro. Just DJ. Like, look, when you go to tech raves, but that's different. But still, when you go to tech raves and all that, no. Picture going to a tribal or thingy or tribal, no host, bro. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever looked at it like that before?
It would be
nothing, blood. Just boom, just nothing. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not even trying to be. I'm just being my perspective of how I look at things. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, that's the thing, innit? Like, I don't know how. Like, every rave I've seen has got a host, bro. Every tribal rave's got a host. Like, you need a host, bro. You need one.
Yeah, even if they've got a couple, they've got someone in there. But sometimes what they're doing now, as well, in some of the raves, like there might be certain sets that don't have no host over, and then you might get like another set where you got Throw on it or Terminal or Steps or Spidey, Tip or whoever on the set.
Yeah.
Just to like, you know.
Just to
then,
give it a kick bow.
Yeah. And it just, then them sets, you do sort of feel the energy does raise. So I do sort of get where you're coming from. But you know what without the DJs.
No, of course,
know what I'm saying? That's
we
standard
know that's
procedure,
standard.
course. You know what I'm
DJ
saying,
is
yeah.
standard, obviously. That's standard. You know what I mean? Look, man, they're gonna because they've got the following, innit? You
Yeah,
know what
as
I mean,
well.
like that's normal. But I just feel like ting.
I know. It's
Host
mad as it
ting.
goes.
Yeah, bro.
Think about it, yeah,
the
rave
host
about
ting.
that.
If they can't, no one can't tell host nothing, bro. That world, the music world we're in. Hosts are vital. I reckon they're vital. Bare man, like, I spoke to a couple of DJs like, oh yeah, I don't like a host. I don't like that. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's fine. But bro, sometimes your set needs to be carried.
Yeah.
I know you might think, huh? But trust me, bro. Because man's heard some sets and they started off maybe the host maybe be late. No names, whatever. Host late. Yeah. Start off the thing. All right, cool. Host come, bow, lift up the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it goes, bro.
Yeah,
one little mad punchline, whatever knows or whatever, but lift up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's so. Like, man, I appreciate hosts, man, MCs daily, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, man, big up the DJs. Do you know what I mean? But I just want everyone to know, bro, that's not easy to like sector to be in. Do you know what I mean? And even you, and I think even as a person, you have to be like. Because all the hosts I've met, bro, we just get on, we just flow. So I know, you look like, I can see you're hosting you, innit? Like, all the hosts and things I've interviewed, we've had a chin wag, blood. Pause, respectfully. We've just, you know what I mean? So I know already how you are as a person, so you can't be a host, but when you're not, you're just like, I ain't really met no one like that, though.
Of course. You know what it is as well, though? See, like, when I'm out and that, and the dancers and that, sometimes like that, people might think, oh, like, he might seem a bit quiet or like he's just like don't really say a lot and all the rest of it because I'm just out. But I'm just generally I'm trying to I generally as soon as I go into a rave and all the rest of it, I try and take in what's going on as well, what the mood's like and all the rest of it. Because obviously I might be up to go and perform. I need to know, boom, you know what, this is how it's going, or they seem a bit flat and all the rest of it. All this needs to be taken into consideration in my brain anyway. That's what I think to myself. So when people might see me walking, I might be a bit quiet. I'm like, cool, and all the rest of it. That's just me just like taking in what's going on. You know what I mean? Just taking in what's going on. So that's just a good thing. I just, this, like I said, man, this music's just growing and growing and growing, and I'm glad that I feel like I'm a part of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Part of things. Listen, like I said, there's loads more to come, man. There's loads more to come. Way more to come, I feel, in this. And like, a lot of people have given me moments and then give me bits of their time, and shout out to everyone. If I haven't mentioned you or anything you've done for me, then no disrespect, but a lot of people have took time out and helped me on this journey, this ongoing journey. Like, there's more to come from Darkman Zulu, 100%. There's more to come from Darkman Zulu.
Like you said and like we both said, man.
There's
gonna be a lot more. I want to see it as well, though. Like, I want to see it. You know, I like see that how I function. I like fresh. I can't see. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to sound rude or nothing to like anyone else, but see, like, cool, innit? Hearing the same thing all the time, it's cool. Yeah, I get it. We all know it. Yeah. It's all automatic in the head, but bro, I need to hear
something new,
how it function in life. I need to hear, like, for my sanity. I need a fresh wave.
Yeah, of course.
I would always respect the cemented man, but I need to hear a whole fresh, like, because it keeps me. I get bored quick, innit? You know what I mean? Like, I get bored quick, you know. So I like listening to things. See, like, let's just go off track for a minute. Say Kendrick Lamar or something. Yeah. I like him because I have to listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like certain things I need to listen.
Yeah.
Like, so
take time out.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean?
Actually taking what the person's saying.
But at the same time, being a host, you've got to be kind of at the same time basic and hooky. You know what I mean?
There's no point in trying to just like come with some mad like if this was a thing where had to be technical and all the rest of it, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of men that would probably come into this game that are maybe not in this game that could get away with it and all the rest of it, but my take, I just think you need to just be simple and in the words, Petchy, ABCs. You just need your ABCs, darks. That's all you need, and all the rest of it. And see when a man just says certain things like that, just try and take it on board. Wig as well. Wig will say, "Dark man, come through. Da, 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 da. Don't be like that." Da, 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 da. And like everyone's got time for me, and like I'm grateful to be given the opportunities that I have.
Come your way.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I'm gonna hopefully repay everyone's faith they've got in me, bro.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think that's one thing I would say as well. Like before I leave interviews and that, like always give thanks.
100%.
Always level-headed. I think one of my key things how I've got through life is being true to myself.
Yeah.
You know, try not to sell yourself short for, you know, opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, it's very easy.
Yeah, of course.
Someone will just come up. Listen, you might not have a booking for weeks, but you might get a call. Look, pow, I've got something here for you. 40 quids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
40
Sometimes,
quids. Yeah. You know, it's
sometimes I've like, you might get that phone call. Oh, I've got this going on and so on and so forth, and then a man would just divert. Pardon me, around. Oh,
P or something, just
around the P
got
and all the
around
rest
it.
Yeah, trying to get around it and all the rest of it. And listen, I get it. You're trying to do a dance and all the rest of it. Cool, I understand that. Like, you ain't. This I don't understand. Big-headed. You ain't called me for the fun of it. You called me. Obviously, you like what I'm doing. You probably think I want to put this guy on and all the rest of it. So, for me, to come like not like that. If I come up my yard, yeah, not like that. Like I could be at home with my family, whatever. If I come up my yard to do whatever, just respect that, innit? If it's a flop or whatever, whatnot, listen, I'm a human being, but sometimes people just think, oh, well, you can see what's going on. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, and what it is for me, I just treat everyone how I'd like to be treated, and I think everyone should be treated the same. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Keep it like that. Keep it 100. No one can't really argue with that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I think just keep it thorough.
No one can't argue with that, man.
Keep it direct. That's why at the same time, one thing I could say as well quickly, like I don't mind people say, oh, he's problematic or he's thingy, but most of them problematic people, they're direct, blood. Like, trust me, there's a couple people who be like, oh,
this guy's pink.
Like, so
be straight.
It might be, oh, he's hard work, man. He's thingy, but most of the people they've said someone about, when it comes to peas and that, but I've never heard them say one thing wrong about that person. But everything else is an issue. But when it comes to the money, trust me, I look into deeper things than, he's hard work. But okay, cool. He's hard work to you. But let me see how he's hard work. Okay, cool. And even if you're not doing business, let me have a good judgment of character, bruv. Trust me, bruv. Man's come from a whole different field. So you have to be a good judgment of character, how man survived. You know, not to be big-headed, you know what I mean? So man knows, like, I could look at man, I could know, like, I'm ready if you're going to get on or not. Or, like, if you're genuine or not, bruv. Do you know what I mean, bruv? Trust me, bruv. I might be wrong, but, bro, you know them deep ones, ones. So it's like, bruv, just stick with them boys, bruv. That's my best advice, bruv. Stick with them boys. They're always gonna look after you, bruv. You know what I mean? And just keep grafting, bruv, and just be you, keep it natural, keep it authentic, bruv. And you get a long way, bruv. It's a simple maths, bruv. You know what I mean? And don't give up, bruv, no matter what.
No. I love music no matter what. Like see for me as well, like I don't really get down with anything else. I just music is my buzz. Like that's me. I go gym, whatever. But other than that, music's my buzz. Like I love it. I love hearing music. I love actually seeing people vibes. It's the one thing that, no matter what's going on in everyone's life, you know, like, you might have had a hard week at work or everything's going on, the weekend comes, we're just raving, we're just like, that's what says. Do you know what I'm saying to you? We're just there, enjoying ourselves, vibes, whatever's going on for the week's gone on for the week, but now we're in the club, we're having a good time tonight. Let's just vibes, and, you know, if I can help for you to vibes and have a good night, then boy, I'm happy in it. You know what I mean?
Facts, bruv, facts. But you know, man's got to wrap it up. You know,
no problem.
Schedule's mad today.
Come on, bruv. I appreciate it.
You know the conversations, bro. You know what I mean?
hope so.
See, I told you, bro. You know what I mean? I did tell you when you come. And once you start, bro, you go.
Yeah, of course.
But that's a general conversation, bruv. No paperwork in front of us.
Nah,
no,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's you know it's natural. You know what I mean? Not to say like that, but you know, like sometimes I want to just when it goes off the tongue, it's pause and it's thingy. You just know, like, you know what I mean? So definitely gonna see you out more. Like this year, I'm outside. You get me? So. You get me?
Cool.
But blessed Darkman Zulu in the building, yeah?
Big up everyone.
Bless,
see you soon in Club Land. We out.